going to try to do it live on Facebook. I don't know what that means. Okay. All righty. Welcome to National Sibling Day Baobab Storytime. We are so excited to have you here, and we are celebrating with our holiday author, Maria Hoskins, who will share her book, My Sister, My Friend, in honor of Siblings Day. And we are so excited to have you here. We're going to have a Q&A session at the end of the reading and discussion. And we're also, hopefully, we'll have a visit from the illustrators. So take it away, Maria.
Okay, thank you, Miss Hearn and Pyramid Arts Books and Custom Framing. It is exciting that we get to read My Sister, My Friend today. I'm going to share my screen so you all can see the illustrations as we read the book. So there you go, girls and boys, parents on the line. There you go. We can see the title of the book, My Sister, My Friend. And as Ms. Garbo said, that I am the author, and Craig Stanley from Atlanta area is the illustrator. And so we're excited that we have children on the line that are actually in Atlanta today, and we'll hear the story. So first, let me scroll down a little bit. So my inspiration on this story were these two little girls right here. They're big girls now, but young folks, my children, Christina and Victoria. So this is Christina in the red shirt. She actually has special needs. I'll say she's special abilities. And Victoria's special abilities too. They're just special, and I love them so much. And just like you all love each other so much, and they love each other so much, we had to write this book, My Sister, My Friend. And you're gonna, in the story, you're gonna hear some interesting things about their relationship. And that's what I'm kind of talking about today is, and why I wrote the book is because siblings, we have special relationships. So we're gonna start right away. And there's parts of the book that I'm going to read from my book and from the screen as I go along. So just in case some of our pictures cover up the words, okay? So here's the story. Hope you enjoy it. It is a blessing to have a sister, especially my sister, my friend. I have the ideal sister. She's my friend through thick and thin. I bet you all feel that way about each other too. Let's go the next. Let's see if we can back it up. Just here we go. You can see it. When my sister plays dress up, I like to dress up too. We get into mom's makeup, clothes, hat, and shoes. And boy, did they do that. I would find my shoes scattered around. I would see my hats, even my clothes. They had a fun time. And guess who had to pick up all of those clothes and shoes? Me. There, let's go back a little bit. Here we go. When my sister listens to her favorite music, she dances around the room. I join in dancing and singing loudly a song or two. So we just talked about having a dance party today. So see, I think my girls had a dance party too. When my sister calls or FaceTimes her best friend, she will let me say hello as their chat begins. She talks and I laugh. It's really lots of fun. When my sister goes shopping to buy something new, she will buy something for herself and she will buy something for me too. So there they are, having a good time. And I remember my sister shopping for me too. My sister's patient. Let me see that a little bit better so you can see it a little bit. Here you go. My sister's patient and helpful. She doesn't complain, even when I continuously call out her name. Sister, I want some water. Can I have some juice? I need my socks. Oh, don't forget my shoes. And they do that, really. Christina always calling for help, and we are happy to provide her the help that she needs. Here we go. And I'm going to flip to that page because my sister is smart. She studies hard every day. It makes me very happy when she takes a time out to spend with me to play. We play board games and watch my favorite TV show and eat some snacks. I'm tired now. That's enough fun for today. Do you ever have so much fun playing that you just get tired? You're like, oh, I'm tired. That's been enough. Yep, I bet we all feel that way sometimes. But we had fun first, right? I call on my sister to help me when it's time to brush my teeth. She helps me get them clean, sparkling white, and makes my breath smell sweet. I need a little help, a little extra help on just about everything I do. I'm blessed to have a family who cares for me and loves me too. I really do not like it when my sister combs my hair. She combs and pulls. Ouch, stop it. That hurts. While she's doing my hair, we are not a good pair. Do you all ever, when you get your hair combed, you go, ouch, ouch? You move around a little bit? Me and my sister did that too. When it's time for me to get dressed for the day, my sister checks me out and says, "You look great. A-OK." Breakfast time requires lots of help. Food to fix, medicine to take, and cleaning up the mess I sometimes make. Cereal on the table and in my chair, food on my face, the floor, and in my hair. Have you ever wasted food and had it a little messy at dinner time, lunchtime? I have. My sister is a bit sassy and I am a bit messy. My sister can sometimes be bossy and I can sometimes be noisy. That's Christina and Victoria, just for sure. But no matter how different we are or the different things we do, my sister loves me very much and I love her very much too. So that's the story of my sister, my friend. And at the end of the book, you can write your own story. So that's what I said. Do you have a sister or a best friend? Write a letter. So that's a good thing to do on a rainy day. You can pull your book out. Do you have a funny story about your sister or brother? You can write that in your book. And if you like, how many artists out there do you all like to draw? Anybody like to draw, girls and boys over there? Yeah. See, you can draw a picture of of your brother, sister, or friend. See, those are some fun things that we can do when we're having these activities and reading story time in the house. So did you all like the story? That's the first thing I want. Did you all like that story?
We did. Did you
Awesome.
enjoy the story? Yeah. 2 thumbs up.
Well, I want you to, so you like my story. So can one of you girls or boys tell me a story? Do you have a funny story about your sibling or best friend that you would share with me? Something that you all did together, a place you went? No?
No story?
Well, Isa, do you have a story?
No story about you and your brother selling lemonade. What's your job at the lemonade stand?
Say the word when they can walk up to the table.
What do you say when they walk up to the table?
Hey, Mom!
So you all have a lemonade stand you work together. That's
We do
pretty
at a farmer's
cool.
market.
Oh, you have a farmer's market.
Yeah.
What kind of fruits and vegetables do you all have at the farmer's market?
We have tents of groceries.
What kind of fruits and vegetables are at the farmer's market? What do you see there?
A lot of stuff.
Like what?
I don't know.
What kind of lemonade do you make?
Different flavors.
What flavors?
Raspberry, mango, peach.
So do you see those fruits at the farmer's market?
I just see blueberries.
Blueberries at the farmer's market?
Now, yummy. That sounds so good. You know what I like so much about what you're saying? You and your brother or sisters or family, you all are selling fresh fruits and vegetables, healthy food. And
Yes.
that is good thing. And you're making fresh lemonade. I wish I had some. Could you send some through this camera to me? I would love to have. Let me see. I got it. Did you? Hey, why don't you take your hand and pour me some lemonade? Let's pour some lemonade. Pour me some lemonade. All right. And put it up to the camera and I'm going to grab it. Yeah, put it. Okay. Oh, got it. Got it. Oh, that's the best lemonade I ever had. Thank you. That was good.
What do you say?
You're welcome.
So, Keisha, what about you? Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I do.
I
I
have
have. You have two. How many brothers do you have?
10.
You have 3 brothers.
No, I don't. I have 2.
What are your brothers' names?
Carrie, Jaden, AJ.
So that's 3. And how many sisters do you have? 1. I have 1 sister, and I also have 3 brothers.
Wow. So yeah, Victor. So tell us one of your stories, Keisha. What's something you remember about your brothers and sisters, a fun story that you can share?
A fun story. Let's see. Well, I remember growing up, we used to like to do home videos of either us pretending that we worked at a grocery store, or we would have karate matches. And that was the one time my dad would let us jump on the bed. When we pretended to have our karate matches. He would record us.
Awesome.
And my cousin Anna, she would play the announcer for us.
Awesome. That is a good story. You know, we have it is a blessing, as in the book says, a blessing to have a sister or a brother, or if you don't have either, a best friend, you know. That you said that's your friend through thick and thin. That's true. That no matter how we sometimes may not agree, as brothers and sisters, we fuss with one another, just as Christina and Victoria did. But that's one minute. The next minute, we're hugging and loving on each other and having a good time. That's just family, y'all, right?
Absolutely. Yes. Right.
Just family. I have a sister and a brother. My sister passed in 2009. Her name was Jeannie, and my brother is Freddie. And Fred is always having to help me. I'm still, even though I'm married and have my 2 girls, I still call on my brother to help me. As even of yesterday, brother, can you take me to go pick up my car? So we have lots of good stories together. We we travel, we have family reunions. So we always are enjoying one another. Everybody has their own families, but we have a good time together. And Miss Scarborough, I was going to get her, if she's there, I was going to get her to share a story with us if she's available. Miss Garbo, are you available to share one of your stories with us today? She may have had to step away for a bit, but I sure would love for you guys. Can see if you can see this. Let me see if you can see the book. It's kind of you can't hardly see it very well because of the glare, but it's called My Sister, My Friend. I'm gonna in the shop stop the sharing and maybe I can get it to come up a little better. Okay, so let's see. Now, can you see it a
Oh,
little bit on the end?
we
I do
can.
like that.
The sisters.
So
My
this is
sister, my friend.
so how the story is written. It looks like this Victoria is actually the youngest one, and Christina is actually the oldest one. And Christina, the oldest one, is actually the one in the wheelchair here. Christina's 36 now. Victoria is 32. And just kind of like the opposite of what the illustrator has portrayed or his, this is the illustrator's rendition of the two girls. And you saw what my girls actually look like there. But these are actually his models for this book are actually sisters also. So you see the two illustrations here, they're actually what he used as models in creating the art for this book, and they are sisters too. So that was pretty cool. And so Christina, why people ask, why is Christina in a wheelchair? Well, Christina has cerebral palsy and she has some learning disabilities and a few other things, but Chris is the sweetest person in the world. She is so helpful and she is so kind and so sweet. And Victoria is so kind and so sweet because she helps me with her sister. She will take her out and she buys things. She will bring things here for Christina or take Christina shopping. And we have a good time together. And so Christina's 36, but she kind of operates on about a 5 or 6 year old level. How old are you all? How old are you girls?
How old are you?
You're
1, 2, 3, 4.
4? All right.
Kalani. How old are you, Kalani? How old are you, Kalani? So 2.
Okay, we have, Mr. Craig Stanley is in the waiting room. There we go. And so we got 4 years old and 2 years old. Hey, and there is Mr. Craig Stanley. Hey, Craig. Hey, we got some guests with us, some siblings and cousins that joined us today, Craig, and we were just talking about our family. We've read the book, and I've talked about Christina and Victoria, and they were telling me about their stories and the farmers market that they work in. And guess what, Craig? They made some lemonade on that end and put it up to the screen, and I caught it. And I had me a nice glass of cold lemonade on my side.
Oh, wow.
It was good. It was good. There's my lemonade maker. You can see her right there. Wave your hand, lemonade maker. There she goes. Hey, so I want to introduce you all to Craig Stanley. He is the illustrator of this fabulous book. And Craig, I want you to tell them about your nieces who were acting as your models for this book. So tell us about yourself. Tell them about how you do art and anything else.
Okay. Well, first of all, can I get your names? What are your names?
What's your name?
Kinsey.
Say it loud.
Her name is Kinsey.
Kinsey and Kalani.
Kalani. So meet you two. So yes, I draw.
Kazaya.
What's your name again?
Kazaya.
Kazaya. Okay. My best friend's wife's name is Kazaya, so I can remember that.
Cool.
So yeah, so a little bit about the drawing or the book, with the little girls that they were able to model, just like you two, they were able to model for me, and then I was able to draw them in different poses to be able to create what you saw in the book. So did you like the book? You did? Oh, wow.
Wait,
What did you like about the book?
wait.
Did you like the illustration? Did you like the story?
Wow. Thank you so much. What was your favorite part about the book?
What was your favorite part?
I don't know.
You don't know. Did you enjoy hearing about the things that the sisters do together? Are those some things that you and your sister do together? Yeah. You know when you get your hair combed?
Here comes.
No, you're familiar with that, huh?
Oh, wow. So what's the age difference in the two of you?
She's 4. Kenzie, how old are you? 4? 1, 2, 3. You're 3?
4, 5.
Really 3? I
4,
thought you were 4.
5. 4, 5.
Oh, I thought you were 4.
4,
Did you forget?
5.
And Miss Kalani here is 2.
4,
Two.
5.
And she has a twin brother, but he's taking a nap.
Okay.
And then there's a 8-month-old over here.
Wow. We're at the busy house. Hey, what's the 8-month?
There he is.
What's his name?
His name is Xavier.
Xavier.
No.
Oh, wow. Hey, Garbo.
Hey there. What better way to celebrate National Siblings Day with a bunch of siblings, right?
Right.
So
Right.
happy Siblings Day to you. Hope you're doing well.
Who are you talking to, the girls or me?
I'm talking to you.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Yes, I am doing good. I guess I need to call my siblings after this.
Exactly. Exactly. Tell them to read the book.
Yeah, exactly.
You are probably the first 2 authors to create a book in this honor. So it's the day to do it.
Oh,
So-
wonderful. Yes.
Exactly.
Speaking of that, Craig, and so we have Craig and Garbo left. We've all told stories of sibling stories this morning. So we shared a story. So Craig and Garbo, you all both have to. So Craig, start with you. Tell us a quick sibling story.
Okay, quick sibling story. That would be when, let's see. I have so many sibling stories. Let me see. I remember one time it was I had a younger sister and she would just follow me everywhere that I went. So we had these woods behind our house and I said, okay, I talked to my parents and well, first of all, I was adopted. And then my sister, she was also adopted. And knowing to me in my mind that children came from adoption, I told my parents, you all need to adopt a brother. So I got a sister, now you need to adopt a brother. And in protest, when my parents didn't respond, me and my sister decided we would just run away. We went we went into the woods and then we went maybe, I don't know, you could almost put it in feet as far as how far we went away. And it started to get dark and we just said, okay, well, we left a note on our door and said, well, they'll miss us if we're gone. And when we get back, our demands should be met. It started to get dark and it was cold because it was wintertime. We were in Kansas City and there was a lot of snow on the ground and our hands were getting cold. And we said, okay, all right, it's dark. So they shouldn't be able to meet our demands at this point. So we go back and the note was still on the door. Me and my sister, we were just heartbroken. We're like, they didn't even miss us enough to look on the door to see our demands. So I will say we never got a brother, but I'm very happy to still have my sister.
Awesome. That is a great story. I love that story. That is good. Isn't it funny how we can really think about it? There's so many stories that you have as siblings. And like I said, the two young ladies, tell us the models. They are siblings. Tell us the name of the models for the book.
Okay, so we have Amani, and then we have Naima. And so they were just the best models because even though they didn't, I don't think, fully understand what they were about to do, but once I showed them the little sketches that I did, then they kind of got the idea. And then I had them to, I just put them into the different positions and poses, or I said, act like, this. And then they were able to, like with the little girls, them combing, the older sister combing the younger sister's hair. And so this was maybe halfway throughout our shoot. And so the older sister, she fully understood everything with this. So she says, oh yeah, because you need your hair combed. Come here. They go into the bathroom. And so what you're seeing is real pain because she grabbed that big comb and started going through her hair.
I love it. I love it. I told them that I remember those same stories that you illustrated in my book about Christina and Victoria. I had those same stories with my sister Jeannie when she was combing my hair out to here and doing this. Ouch, ouch. So those were real stories. And the girls here that's joined us today for the story time, they remember and they have those same experiences too. I heard Kiza saying that. Garbo, are you there ready to tell your story? She may have stepped away for the second, but Craig, guess what? They are actually in Atlanta. So you are speaking to some young folks that are in Atlanta right now. Garbo, come back. We
I'm
want
here.
you to tell your story. Tell
All
your
right.
sibling story, and then we can
Okay.
wrap it up.
All right. So I am one of four, the last of four. I have two sisters and one brother, and I'm the youngest one. So, I'm the one that caused all the problems and all the mischief. And I was the one that sat at the table while they were looking at me like, you need to stop. Go ahead and eat your food before, so we can go ahead and go do our homework. So I was the last one home, and I was holding up the dinner table every time because I didn't like vegetables. So
Mm.
it was all good though. We had a good time, and I'm excited. All my brothers and sisters are well and doing good. And as you can see, my sister Tracy, these are her children and her grandchildren. So it's still a family affair. So
I didn't know that connection. Okay, got.
yes, yes, this is my family.
Oh,
So
okay.
Awesome.
And I love the painting behind you, by the way, because
you see, Curtis.
Thanks. It's actually my mom. It's on loan.
Yes, it's on loan. Okay.
It's on loan.
So what is the painting behind you?
That's a John Biggers.
Oh.
John Biggers.
Love it.
Beautiful.
Because it
My
looks
family is so supportive. Always have been.
awesome. Just to be surrounded by all the books and the artwork.
I
I
love
remember when I was in elementary school, and you know how you go into the library and I guess follow on the floor and be very into what is the rules and what it's like when it comes to the library, that you have to be quiet, but then also how a book is developed. And that's why I first learned what an illustrator was, because I've always liked drawing as long as I can remember. And so when the librarian told us that the illustrator, that's the name of the person that draws the pictures in the book, I was so excited. And I can remember it like it was yesterday. I said, okay, so the person that draws all these cool pictures and all these books all around me, that's an illustrator? Okay, tell me more. I never ever forgot that. And so it was such a pleasure to be able to draw the pictures in this book, my first illustrated book. thanks to these two ladies here, Maria and Garbo.
You.
And it was so much fun to be able to do that. And then the most fun is that pretty girls like yourselves are able to read it. And I love that. And that's the whole purpose. You all, did you know you were the reason why I drew those pictures in the book? Did you know?
Awesome.
You all are the reasons. And so you're very, very special.
Awesome. Love it, love it. And Craig, just for you and to know is these young folks also like to draw. They were telling me when I was showing them in the book that they can draw pictures of their siblings or about their story. They thought that was pretty cool too. So today it's raining in Atlanta, right? For everyone. So they may have a dance party like in the book. They may have a dance party or they may do some art and coloring. So we're excited about that. And we thank you for joining us today. And I thank everybody for sharing their family stories, their sibling stories. So I need you all to do one thing for me for Garbo. At the end, I'll give you, he has some comments, but at the very end, I want everybody to unmute and say, Happy National Siblings Day. Okay?
All right, you ready?
We're ready.
You ready? Okay. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy National Siblings Day. All right. So we wish everybody today out there watching this video that today's a great day. Don't let today go by without reaching out to your sibling and saying, I love you, or your bestie, or your cousin, or that person that's just like the best friend ever, that's like a sister or brother or a relative. Okay. And with that, we love you all. Have a happy National Siblings Day. All right. Bye,
Thank
Craig.
you.
Bye, girls. Bye.
Bye. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Love you.
Love you. Take care.
Love you.